Welcome back to the channel where we all can learn and grow together. Today I'm going to do a little something different, and it's getting that time. Pollen is up and getting allergies going, and I'm going to show you something I do because sometimes I deal with sinuses and allergies myself, and it's something I do around this time of year to help. It's not a cure. I am not a doctor or even a nurse or any kind of trained in any medical fields, but this is something I do and it does seem to help. It's not a one-time cure-all. It's being persistent and doing multiple things along with this that does help. One is to drink plenty of fluids, and two is take hot steamy showers. That helps loosen all this up and try and keep your sinuses draining. But this here's a tea, and it's not something you want to make because you like the taste. Some people may end up liking it, some people don't. I'm getting used to it because I've been drinking it for the last few years off and on as I get to feeling my sinuses get full. And what it is it's a green tea, and I just buy something like this, or if you grow your own teas, that'd be pretty cool. But any kind of your favorite green tea, it could be organic or whatnot, but this here seems to be a pretty good one for me. I'm not trying to advertise, but this is just the brands I bought. But a green tea with lemon. We're going to cut up a little bit of ginseng root. We're going to have some real raw, unfiltered, natural honey. And if you could get turmeric as a root like this ginseng root, sometimes they're close to each other. Sometimes around here they don't have a lot of the actual root, but if you could go to some place that could sell a turmeric root like this ginseng, you cut just a little bit off and put turmeric, the root in there. But around here I hadn't been able to find the turmeric root. Sometimes it's a hit and miss up here. So I buy this organic, it's a turmeric ground powder. It works just as good. It's a non-GMO. It's USDA organic turmeric. It really helps. There's a lot of healing properties in turmeric. Again, I'm not a medical person, so I can't guarantee this will work for you. Everybody's immune systems and digestive systems and is different, and you may even be allergic to some of these ingredients. So I would definitely suggest, talking to, some medical people that, steer you in the right way. But this is just something I do. It seems to help me as long as I do this persistently, maybe drink it 2 or 3 times a day for a good every day for a while till I start seeing good results. But it does, within the first few batches of making this, I could tell a difference. But it's something that I know I gotta keep being persistent at. So okay, what we got going on here is I got a little pot or a little pan, saucepan on the stove with about 3.5 cups of water. You can even go 4 cups if you want. Then I'll just take a spoon and kind of use this here and with these tea bags kind of steep in there. Get the green tea going first. This has already been going maybe about 5 minutes. It's not hot or boiling yet. It's just on like a medium heat. You can even go like a medium low heat on this. You don't have to go all crazy with the heat. But and once this here gets going a few more minutes, I will go ahead and squeeze some of this lemon in there. I just took a half a lemon, and I'll just squeeze all that. Even if it gets pulp and stuff in there, that's okay. And then I'll go ahead and add the ginger root and just a little bit of the turmeric. You don't, since it's the powder, don't want to go crazy with the turmeric because it doesn't really dissolve, and it will give the tea a really strong powdery feeling. But if you use just a little bit of it, that will probably dissolve, but it won't be as bad with it in there. But it does add good properties to the tea. And then we'll finish it off with honey. I won't add any regular sugar or anything to this. The only sweetener to have is the honey. So this tea is actually, the color in it in the spoon is actually looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead, leave the tea bags in there, let those seeds go in there if they want to. We could get them out later. This lemon juice really will help. This is organic lemons. Some people I know who's made tea and they use lemon in it, they'll go ahead and put the whole thing in there. I'm not going to do that. I think I got good enough amount of juices in there. I'm going to take this ginger root, just cut up a little handful of pieces. You don't have to go crazy with the ginger root. It's some pretty strong stuff, and a lot of the ginger root you're going to want to get out of there. When you're making this, it actually smells good. The aroma ends up smelling really, really good. But I guarantee you this tea is going to take a required taste. It's not going to taste the best. Okay, I went ahead and took the tea bags out of there because it's been sitting in there about another, since I turned the video off last, it had been at least another 6-7 minutes. So the tea bag's pretty much done. And I still got the ginger root in there, so they can still add the little properties they add to the tea. And then what I'll do is go ahead, again, like I said, if you can find the actual root of the turmeric instead of the powder, the root will be better. But we haven't been able to find the root. There is places up here, but they're a little bit of a distance from me. But I'm going to just take this here. Like I said, this is an organic, non-GMO turmeric, and I'll just shake just a little bit, and that's almost, what I just did is almost too much. But we'll live with it. But again, if you could actually get the root, which they're normally sometimes around the ginger root, you just gotta look, and there should be a thing that says turmeric, and the root will have a darker orange color than this. It'll almost look like the ginseng root, just kind of a little different, but definitely a different color to it. But normally they're in the same area. Or if you're in an area where you could grow your own, that's pretty cool if you grow your own. But add a little bit of turmeric. Now we're just going to add some honey. Not going to measure. I do add a fair amount of honey to it, but don't really measure. Just and we'll give this a stir. Okay, we are back. I removed all the ginseng root. I put it in here for now because the tea that's in here and the ginseng root, even though it's cooked, it didn't have any salt or anything added to it. All this here could go into my compost pile I started. So those are all compost worthy. So you can still use those. I won't just trash them. But this here is basically the tea. There is some lemon pulp and stuff in there, which is okay. And basically you just, if I could do this without making a mess one-handed, turn the burner off since we're done. I'm making a little bit of a mess. I'll clean it up a little later. Well, I'll sit down and drink a little bit of this tea, and I'm going to go ahead and do some channel shout outs. Well, here's a cup of, I don't know if I can shine against my, might not be able to see the steam in it, but it's steamy hot cup of Get Better, Feeling Better tea. Like I said, you might not want to make this because it tastes good, but if you do make it, it's gonna be a thing that you have to be persistent with, and it at least seems to help me out. But again, like I said, gotta be persistent with it, and the taste is it's something to get used to. But it does help out quite a bit. But especially the steaminess of it really helps loosen up the sinuses. But I'm gonna get to this video's shout outs. The first shout out is a couple that is doing some solar panel projects. They built a trailer that they're doing solar stuff to the trailer, and it's pretty cool. They got some pretty cool videos out. If I've been following their channel correctly, they bought a piece of land they're going to be homesteading on, and but they got some pretty cool content out and really entertaining videos, and they've been a good friend of this channel. So I like to shout them out. And if you haven't heard of Contentment or haven't checked their channel out, I highly suggest you check their channel out. They're some pretty smart people, and I'm glad to be a part of their channel, and I'm thankful that they're part of mine. And so if you could check out Contentment's channel, I'll put links in my description box below, so you can click those and go over to their channel and check them out. And if you're somebody who likes to watch the youth inspired to do something that is creative, or passionate about at least something that's positive, I like to encourage the youth. So when I find a channel that has a young person and they're doing something they're passionate about, I like to support their channel. There's a kid that's been, I guess, learning the drums, and he's been making drum covers to some really cool music. Is all the good stuff. I mean, he does some gospel music, but he also does like some of the older good classic songs that are easy to the ears. It's none of the new bankster stuff. He does some real good classic music type. Yeah, I mean, good to listen to, you'll want to play his videos over and over and over again. He keeps a good beat, and I really like the fact that he's at least trying to do something positive. So if you want to check out Nathan Likes Drums channel, I really appreciate it. I know he will too. He's a really, seems like a really cool kid, being able to get into something that stays positive. And so if you want to check out Nathan Likes Drums channel, I'm sure he would appreciate it. And if you like to watch a kid go out and do some fishing, and he shows off a lot of baits, fishing baits that he buys and he tests out, and he's out there fishing. He's a young man. Check out Rippin' Lips 57. Again, I'll put links to all these channels below, but he seems like a really cool kid. He loves to fish, and it's all about inspiring the youth to stay positive. So if you could check their channels out, greatly appreciate it. They've been good friends of this channel, and so I want to show them support back. And so if you could support those channels, it'd be greatly appreciated. And if you already support those channels, I encourage you to continue to support them, and it is greatly appreciated. I thank you for supporting my channel. I thank you for watching this video and sticking it through this long, and I hope you have a very good rest of your week. And for some of you that is getting ready to brace yourself for the hurricanes that's coming, I hope you stay safe. Prayers be with you. We're praying for you, and I hope everything keeps you safe and protected. And hope you stay awesome, stay safe, find your start, reach your goals, and see you in the next video. I thank you for watching.